Alright guys, so today we're going to be looking at a brand new pair of truly wireless earbuds from Mifo. Now you know how I feel about the Mifo O5s. They come in at $80 and they just sounded amazing, and the features they offered, it was just kind of hard to beat. So the Mifo O2 comes in at $60, kind of strips some of the features and has a completely different design. But at $60, is this still a really good deal? So the first thing we're going to check out is what's inside the box. Now the one thing I want to give Mifo is the fact that their presentation still is incredible. It's a very clean look. This model here is white and like a neon green or neon yellow. So the box itself is very bright and very neon. Now when you pull it out, you see that everything is completely white. It's really clean again. So inside, as far as accessories go, it's pretty simple. You do have your manual and you also have an included micro USB. So it does take micro USB for charging. The case itself has a very large battery in it, so you get an additional 30 hours of use because of the case. Now as far as single use of the earbuds, you're going to get, it says 5 hours, but I personally got closer to 4. So know that you're going to get about 4 hours of use every time before you need to charge them in the case. Now the other big advantage here is standby time. If you're not somebody that uses your earbuds regularly, these have 60 days of standby time. So if they're in your bag, and let's say it's been a month since you've used your earbuds, or maybe even almost 2 months, the chances are you're still going to have battery in the earbuds, and that's a huge plus. These do use Bluetooth 5.0. Huge advantage to that is there's pretty much zero lag with watching videos or playing games on your mobile device. Also, these are IPX5 waterproof. Now, I wouldn't go submerging them into water like as far as swimming, but these do hold up very well if you're running and you're somebody that sweats a lot, or let's say you're just using them by the pool and they happen to get splashed heavily, chances are you're still good to go. Now with the case, this kind of starts a lot of the huge differences between the O2s and the O5s. The O5 had an aluminum case where the O2 has more a silicone rubber case. It does still feel very nice. It is still really thin, so as far as keeping it in your pocket, it's not going to be bulky, and these are extremely portable. Now on the side you can see the micro USB input to where you charge these. Everything else is still really clean. You don't see any of the lights on the outside because when you open the case, in between the two earbuds you can see the lights to show you how much battery life is still in the case. Now inside the case you can see where the left and right are marked, so you know which side to put your earbuds on. And the first thing, again, you really are going to notice that these earbuds are extremely tiny. Now I will say the mic call quality on these are very good. There is microphones on both sides, and the huge upgrade, in my opinion, is that these have touch responsive controls on this side of the earbuds, where the Mifo O5s had those ridiculously tiny buttons that were hard to use. So as far as controls go, you click once to play and pause, then you double click on the left side to go to your previous song, and you double click on the right side to go to the next song. You cannot control your volume from the earbuds, so you still will find yourself using your phone if you needed to control the volume. Now the huge difference comes in the design itself. The Mifo O5s were ones that sat in your ear canal and had the silicone ear tips to be able to give you a good seal, as to where the Mifo O2s are more like AirPods. That basically are just sitting in your ear, and they're just pointed directionally towards your ear canal, but they're not actually sitting far into your ear canal, and they don't have ear tips, so you can't get that good seal. And to be honest, that really is affecting the overall sound. If you don't have ear tips and you don't have the ability to kind of push them in and block out a lot of the stuff around you, you lose a lot of bass. And to be honest, these were definitely lacking in bass. But they had really good clarity. Mid-range was good, but again, it still kind of depended on having them kind of push more forward into your ear canal. So the fact that they're just kind of sitting in your ear, if you're moving a lot and you're doing things like that, they're pretty much moving in your ear. So in my opinion, these aren't ones that I would necessarily recommend for working out, because if you're running a lot, you're going to find yourself kind of adjusting or trying to push these back more in towards your ears. And overall, it has a whole completely different feel. Now, it gives you a different sensation as far as making everything feel more open, because your music sounds more open, but you're also able to hear your environment which to me, I'd rather just have the isolation and not hear the stuff around me, and to be able to have the bass that I enjoy that I just don't think these are capable of. And the only way to actually get good bass is to kind of push them in your ear, just kind of hold them there like this, and nobody's gonna sit there and do that. And some people might not care as far as bass presence. Some people might just like to use truly wireless earbuds to listen to podcasts or just listen to just softer music as background, and that's where I think these come in. But if you're somebody that really likes to hear and feel your music, because you're not getting a good seal with these, it's going to be really hard to do. As far as EQ, and I like to try to give you guys an idea, if bass is here, and we're going to say it's flat, because really it's flat in these. The mid-range starts to come up, and then your highs are up here. It is a very bright, clearer sounding earbud, to where my preference is just more on a warmer sound signature. So again, for $60 as opposed to $80, I feel like there is way too much that you're sacrificing going with the Mifo O2s over the O5s. Now I know it's made to be a lesser model. I think that's why the 5 is a higher number and the 2 is down here. But it just feels like these are from a completely different family altogether. So as much as I highly recommended the Mifo O5s, I think the Mifo O2s is just kind of aiming at a different market, stripping down too many features. Now I do wish that the Mifo O5s had the touch controls that the O2s have, because that is really nice here, really responsive, and works a whole lot better than the touch controls of the O5s. So guys, at $60, this one's kind of a hard sell, especially considering the market that's out there and a lot of the really good truly wireless earbuds that are out there right now. So in my opinion, I think this is for a limited demographic, somebody that maybe just wants to use something in an office so they can still kind of hear their environment. And maybe you're somebody that does want to just go out for a jog and just listen to a podcast and still be able to hear your environment. Maybe that's just safer. Guys, if you are interested, there will be a link below to the O2s and the O5s. But guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you so much for checking out all the other videos. And as always, guys, make sure to stay tuned for more.